CYPE-Connect and Strubeam still share a common connection library that is going to allow us to use save-the-defined connections so they can be used or applied to other nodes of the same project or to nodes of other projects, even if they are saved in CYPE-Connect and used at Strubeam still. So let's demonstrate that. If we have our connection already defined, as we have here in CYPE-Connect, we come to these library options and we click on Export. So we name our connection, for example, Steel Training 1, and I click Accept, and this connection will already be available for this job. So if I just accept this and accept, if I go to a similar end, which would be end 31, for example, and if we edit it, we can come here to import, and this Steel Training connection will be available to be applied here in the other end. Since they are very similar with the symmetry, it applies just fine, so we have it here. That's how you save it to be used in the same project. But what about sharing it to the common library that CYPE-Connect and Strubeam still have, and all projects which we create have? Then we have to do one further step, which would be, we have done the export. Now we come to the connections library, find that connection, and we click here on export element to a file. So again, here, this one with the red arrow, and we select Steel Training and we click accept. So that way, when we click on the library, which is this last step, which is file selection with initial values for the creation of a new job, then we must have available the Steel, let me find by S, Steel Training 1 connection, and we click on import and we click accept and accept. So if what I just said was true, if I move to our Strubeam Steel in which I haven't solved the connection, and I try to edit the same node here by clicking on Connections Library and clicking here on Import the element saved to the drive, then I must be able to find Steel Training. If Steel Training 1, they come by order, so it's the last one that I exported, and that's why it's the last file to be imported. And now that I have it here available, I click accept, and I'm going to import it by clicking import Steel Training number 1, and the same two operations that we ran will be applied here at Strubeam Steel.